Hello, and welcome to another effective and motivational episode, the channel where you learn English in a simple, useful, and enjoyable way. I'm so happy you're here with me today. Whether you are walking, working, relaxing at home, or studying, thank you for choosing this time to learn and grow with me. In today's episode, we are going to talk about a very important topic: time management. Have you ever felt like the day passed so fast, but you didn't do much? Or maybe you had so many things to do, but didn't know where to start? You are not alone. Many people feel the same way. That's why learning how to manage your time can really help you do more, feel better, and live a more organized life. Time management means using your time wisely. It means planning your day, your tasks, and your goals so you don't waste time. Everyone in the world has the same 24 hours in a day. But the way we use those hours is what makes the difference. People who manage their time well can do more things in less time. They can work, study, rest, and enjoy life without feeling tired or stressed all the time. So, time management is not only for students or workers. It's for everyone, young, old, busy, or free. In this episode, I will help you understand what time management is and why it's so important. You will also learn about the common problems people face when they try to manage time. More importantly, I will share some easy and simple tips you can use in your life. These tips will help you stay focused, get your work done, and still have time for yourself, your family, or your hobbies. And while you learn these useful skills, you will also be improving your English listening and speaking. I will use simple words and slow, clear sentences to help you understand every part. You can even pause and repeat after me if you want to practice your speaking. So, get ready to learn something useful for your life and your English journey. Time management is a skill that can help you study better, work smarter, and live a happier life. Are you ready? Let's begin this journey together. Only here on Code Your English. The value of time. Before we dive deeper into time management, let's first take a quick look at the value of time. The value of time is something that many people often overlook, but it is one of the most important resources we have. Time is limited, and once it's gone, we can never get it back. Unlike money or material things, time cannot be earned or saved for later use. This makes it extremely valuable. When we waste time, we are not just wasting a moment. We are losing a part of our life that we can never replace. Time is also a great equalizer. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. How we choose to use our time determines the quality of our lives. Those who use their time wisely tend to achieve their goals, whether personal or professional. They can focus on things that matter, invest in learning, and build meaningful relationships. On the other hand, those who waste their time often feel unfulfilled, stressed, or like they are always running behind. The value of time also lies in how it can bring balance. By managing time well, you can make time for both work and relaxation. You can be productive without feeling overwhelmed and enjoy free time without guilt. Ultimately, time is the foundation for a happy, successful life. By respecting it and using it effectively, we are better able to grow, improve, and achieve the things that are important to us. What is time management? Now that we are ready, let's understand what time management really means. Time management is the way we plan and control how we spend our time during the day. It helps us use our time wisely so we can do the important things first and still have time left for other activities like resting, relaxing, or enjoying time with family and friends. In simple words, time management is about planning your day well so that you can finish your work, meet your goals, and still enjoy your life without feeling tired or stressed. Time is something we all have, 24 hours in a day. No more, no less. But the way we use those 24 hours is different for everyone. Some people are always rushing, always busy, and still feel like they don't finish anything. Others seem calm and organized, and somehow they do everything they need to do. The difference between these two types of people is not how much time they have. It's how they manage their time. That's why learning to manage time is so important. It helps you feel more in control of your life. You know what to do, when to do it, and how long it will take. You don't feel lost or confused, and you don't waste time on things that are not helpful. Many people don't manage their time well, and that causes problems in their daily life. For example, maybe you wake up late, and then you are in a hurry all day. You miss breakfast, you arrive late to school or work, and your whole day feels stressful. Or maybe you start studying, but then you check your phone again and again. You look at social media, you watch videos, and in the end, you realize you didn't really study at all. These are examples of poor time management. You didn't plan your time. You didn't focus on what was important. And in the end, you feel tired, confused, and sometimes even upset with yourself. Let's look at another example. Imagine you have an English test next week, and you say to yourself, "I'll study later." You keep saying later every day. Then suddenly, the day before the test comes, and you panic. You try to study everything in one night, but your brain feels full and tired. This is called procrastination, which means delaying things until the last moment. It is one of the biggest problems in time management, and many people do it without even knowing. But the good news is, time management is a skill. That means you can learn it and get better at it. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to make small changes that help you use your time better. For example, a person who manages time well might wake up early, write a small list of tasks for the day, and then follow that list. They decide what is most important to do first. Maybe they study English for 30 minutes in the morning, then do their work or go to class. They take breaks to rest and come back to finish their other tasks. At the end of the day, they feel good because they did many things without feeling tired or stressed. This is an example of good time management. Another simple example is setting a timer when you start a task. You decide to study or clean or write for 25 minutes. You focus only on that task for those 25 minutes, and when the time is up, you take a short break. This method is called the Pomodoro technique, and it's a great way to stay focused and manage your time better. You can also make a daily or weekly plan, where you write down your tasks and decide when to do them. These small steps can make a big difference in your day and in your life. So, to sum it up, time management means using your time in a smart way. It means planning your tasks, avoiding wasting time, and making time for the things that matter most. When you learn this skill, your life becomes easier, more organized, and more peaceful. And as a bonus, learning about time management in English helps you grow both your life skills and your language skills at the same time. Now let me tell you why time management is important. Time management is important because it helps us use our time in a smart and meaningful way. When we manage our time well, we can finish our tasks on time, reduce stress, and feel more in control of our daily life. Without time management, we often feel overwhelmed, forget important things, or rush to complete work at the last minute. This can make us feel tired and unhappy. Good time management also helps us make room for the things we enjoy. When our work or study is well organized, we have more free time to relax, spend time with family and friends, or do hobbies. It creates a better balance between our responsibilities and our personal life. Another reason why time management is important is that it helps us grow. When we plan our time, we can focus on learning, setting goals, and improving ourselves. Whether it's learning a new skill or preparing for a test, managing time helps us stay on track and make steady progress. In simple words, time management helps us live a better life. It gives us peace of mind, more success, and more time for the people and things we love. That's why learning how to manage your time is one of the best skills you can have. Are you starting to see how powerful good time management can be? Don't worry if it feels hard right now. We will go deeper into the problems people face with time and how you can fix them in the next part. Stay with me here on Code Your English. You're doing great. Why do people struggle with time management? Now that we know what time management is and why it's important, let's talk about something very real. The reasons why people often struggle with it. It's not always easy to manage time well. Many people want to be more organized and get things done, but they still find it hard. If you sometimes feel like you're not good at managing your time, you're not alone. The truth is, most people face the same problems, and the good news is, you can learn how to fix them. Let's take a closer look at why people struggle with time management. One of the biggest reasons is procrastination. This is when you keep delaying tasks. You say, "I'll do it later," or "I still have time," and then later becomes tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes next week. Suddenly, the deadline is very close, and you feel stressed and worried. Procrastination is very common, especially when the task feels boring, hard, or too big. For example, you may need to study for a test, but instead of starting now, you decide to watch videos or scroll on your phone. You know it's better to study, but your brain keeps looking for something easier or more fun. That's how procrastination works. It tricks your mind and makes you avoid the important task. In the end, you waste time, feel guilty, and sometimes you don't finish the task at all. Another big reason people struggle with time management is distractions. We live in a world full of distractions, especially from phones, social media, and notifications. You may start doing your homework, and then your phone buzzes. You check one message, then another, and then you see a video or a post, and just like that, 30 minutes are gone. These small distractions break your focus, and when your focus is broken, it takes more time to return to your task. The more this happens, the less work you get done. You may feel busy all day, but in truth, you didn't finish anything important. Distractions are not always bad things, but they become a problem when they stop you from doing your tasks. A third reason is not having a plan or schedule. Many people wake up and don't know what they need to do that day. They just go with the flow, doing random things without a clear goal or order. The problem with this is that the brain feels confused. When you don't have a plan, you often forget important tasks, or you do easy things first and leave hard ones for later. Without a schedule, your day can feel messy, and you often run out of time. Having a daily plan helps your brain stay calm and focused. It gives you a clear direction and helps you remember what needs to be done. Without it, time can easily slip away without you noticing. Another common problem is trying to do too many things at once. This is also called multitasking. Some people think they can do everything at the same time, like cooking, checking emails, watching videos, and talking to someone, all in one moment. But the brain doesn't work well like that. When you try to do too many things, you don't give full attention to any of them. As a result, you make more mistakes, and each task takes longer to finish. Multitasking can make you feel very tired and confused. It's much better to focus on one thing at a time. Finish it well, and then move on to the next task. This way, you stay more productive and feel less stressed. So, to put it simply, people often struggle with time management because they delay important tasks, get distracted easily, don't have a clear plan, or try to do too much at the same time. These are normal problems, and they can happen to anyone: students, workers, even teachers and parents. But the key is to understand these problems and take small steps to solve them. Once you learn how to beat procrastination, avoid distractions, plan your day, and focus on one thing at a time, your life becomes more organized and peaceful. Top time wasters. What's killing your time nowadays? Nowadays, many things can easily kill or waste your time. One of the biggest time wasters is social media. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok are designed to capture your attention, and it's so easy to lose hours scrolling through posts and videos. The constant updates, notifications, and videos can feel addictive, and before you know it, a lot of time has passed with very little productivity. Another huge time waster is your smartphones. With endless apps, messages, emails, and notifications, it's hard to stay focused on the task at hand. Each time you check your phone, you can get distracted and waste more time than you realize. This constant need to check your devices takes you away from important tasks and slows down your productivity. Procrastination is also a major problem. You often delay tasks, especially those that seem difficult or unpleasant. Putting off work or assignments can seem like an easy way to avoid stress, but it only causes more stress later on. The more you delay, the harder it becomes to get started, and you end up wasting more time than if you had just tackled the task in the first place. Multitasking can also be a time killer. Many people believe that doing multiple things at once will save time, but in reality, it makes us less efficient. When you divide your attention between many tasks, you end up making mistakes and spending more time fixing them. It's usually better to focus on one thing at a time for better results. Poor planning is another reason time gets wasted. Without a clear schedule or goals, you spend time figuring out what to do next or jumping from one task to another without completing anything. Having a plan helps you stay organized and make the most of your time. Finally, overworking without proper breaks can also waste time. When you're tired or burned out, you're less efficient and tasks take longer to finish. Resting and recharging are essential to keeping your productivity high and using your time well. Recognizing these time wasters can help you make better choices and use your time in more meaningful ways. Benefits of managing your time. Well, When you learn how to manage your time well, many good things start to happen in your life. Time management is not just about being busy or filling your day with more work. It's about using your time in a smart and organized way. When you use your time well, you feel more relaxed, you finish your tasks faster, and you even find more time to enjoy the things you love. Let's explore some of the main benefits of managing your time properly and how they can improve both your personal and professional life. One of the first and most important benefits is that you feel less stress. Stress often comes from having too many things to do and not enough time. When you don't manage your time well, tasks pile up. You feel pressure from deadlines. You may stay up late working or worrying about things you didn't finish. But when you plan your day, break your tasks into small steps and do one thing at a time, your mind becomes more calm. You know what needs to be done, and you also know when you will do it. This makes you feel more in control. You stop feeling overwhelmed, and your stress level goes down. When you are less stressed, your body and mind feel healthier, and you can think more clearly. Another great benefit is that you have more free time. This may sound strange at first. How can planning and working more give you free time? But the truth is, when you manage your time well, you finish your tasks faster and waste less time on unimportant things. For example, if you study for 2 hours without checking your phone, you may learn more than if you study for 4 hours with many breaks and distractions. By using time wisely, you create more space in your day. This free time can be used for things you enjoy. Spending time with family, going for a walk, reading a book, watching your favorite show, or just relaxing. Time management helps you balance work and fun in a better way. Good time management also leads to better results in your work or study. When you manage your time well, you can focus more deeply on your tasks. You have enough time to review your work, to think clearly, and to avoid mistakes. Whether you are writing an essay, preparing for an exam, working on a project, or doing your job, you will see better results because you are working in a smarter and more focused way. Teachers, bosses, and even your friends will notice the difference. You will feel more proud of your work, and others will respect your efforts. Another powerful benefit of managing your time well is that you feel more confident and in control of your life. When you keep missing deadlines or forget important things, it can make you feel weak or frustrated. But when you are organized, meet your goals, and finish things on time, your confidence grows. You start to believe in yourself more. You feel strong, responsible, and ready for new challenges. Time management gives you the power to shape your own day, your own week, and even your future. You no longer feel like life is just happening to you. You are the one making it happen. In short, when you manage your time well, you feel better, you do better, and you live better. You reduce stress, enjoy more free time, achieve better results, and grow your self-confidence. These are not small things. They are life-changing benefits. And remember, learning time management is a skill. It's something you can practice and improve, just like your English. And as you listen to this podcast, you are already doing two things at once: learning how to manage your time and practicing your English listening skills. That's a smart way to use your time, and I'm really proud of you for being here with me. In the next part of this episode, I'm going to share some easy and powerful tips to help you manage your time better. These tips are simple to understand and easy to follow. They will not only help you in school or work, but also in your personal life. And of course, while you learn all of this, you will keep practicing and improving your English listening and speaking skills, right here on Code Your English. Simple and effective time management tips. Now that we understand why time management is so important, let's talk about how we can actually manage our time better. Many people think time management is difficult, or that it takes a lot of effort. But the truth is, even small changes in your daily routine can make a big difference. In this part of the podcast, I'll share some simple and effective tips that can help you improve your time management. These tips are easy to follow and very useful in everyday life. You don't need any special tools or apps, just a little focus and regular practice. The first tip is to set clear goals. If you don't know what you want to achieve, it's hard to plan your time. Goals give you direction. They help you understand what is important and what is not. Your goals can be big, like passing an English exam or finding a job, or they can be small, like finishing your homework today or going to bed early. When you set a goal, try to make it clear and specific. Instead of saying, "I want to study more," say, "I will study English for 30 minutes every evening." Clear goals help you stay focused and give you motivation to keep going. Another helpful tip is to make a daily or weekly plan. Planning your time is one of the best ways to avoid stress and forgetfulness. When you wake up in the morning, take a few minutes to write down what you want to do that day. If you're planning for the week, look ahead and think about the tasks or events you have. You can use a notebook, a planner, or even your phone. The goal is to see your time clearly so you can use it wisely. When you plan ahead, you don't waste time thinking, "What should I do now?" You already know, and that saves you a lot of energy. One tool that can help with planning is a to-do list. This is a simple list of tasks you want to complete during the day or week. Writing things down helps your brain stay organized. It also feels good to cross off each task when it's done. A to-do list doesn't have to be long. Even 3 to 5 tasks per day can make a big difference. And if something takes only 5 minutes, do it right away. These small wins will give you confidence and keep you moving forward. Next, try to prioritize your tasks. This means doing the most important things first. Some people start with easy or fun tasks and leave the difficult ones for later. But this can be a problem. If you get tired or busy later, you might not finish the important work. Instead, start your day with the top priority. Ask yourself, what is the one thing I must do today? Put that task at the top of your list. Once it's done, you'll feel more relaxed and ready for the rest of the day. Also, remember to take breaks and rest. Some people think working all day without a break is the best way to finish everything. But this is not true. Your brain needs rest to stay sharp and focused. If you study or work for too long without stopping, you will feel tired, and your work will not be very good. Try the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 work sessions, take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This helps your mind stay fresh and reduces burnout. Another good tip is to avoid multitasking. Many people try to do 2 or 3 things at once, like reading while watching TV or writing emails while checking social media. But this can actually make you slower and less focused. Your brain can only truly focus on one thing at a time. So, if you want to do a task well, give it your full attention. Finish one thing before you move to the next. This will help you do better work in less time. Finally, one of the biggest time wasters is distractions. So it's very important to limit distractions, especially when you are doing something important. Today, our phones, messages, and social media apps can steal a lot of our time without us even noticing. Try to turn off notifications, put your phone in another room, or use apps that block distractions for a short time. Also, let people around you know when you are focusing so they don't interrupt you. Creating a quiet and calm space to work or study can really help you stay on track. So these are some simple but powerful tips that can make a big difference in your life. You don't have to use all of them at once. Start with one or two that feel easy for you, and slowly add more. The most important thing is to be consistent and to keep practicing. Time management is like a skill. The more you practice, the better you become. And as you build better habits, you will feel more in control, more confident, and more successful. In the next part of this episode, I will share some real-life examples and personal stories to show you how people manage their time and what we can learn from them. These stories will help you understand that time management is possible for everyone, even if your schedule is busy or your life is full of challenges. So stay with me here on Code Your English, and let's keep learning together. Real-life example: a day with and without time management. To help you understand how time management works in real life, let me share a simple story. This story will show two different versions of the same day. The first version is about a person who doesn't manage their time well. The second version is the same person, but this time they use time management skills. By looking at both versions, you can clearly see how time management can change your day, your mood, and your results. Let's meet our character. Her name is Anna. She is a university student who also works part-time in the afternoon. Her goal is to do well in her studies, complete her work, and still have some free time in the evening. But things don't always go as planned. In the first version of her day, Anna wakes up late. She hits the snooze button on her alarm 3 times and finally gets out of bed, feeling tired and rushed. She doesn't have a plan for the day, so she spends a lot of time thinking about what she should do next. She scrolls through her phone, checks social media, and watches a few videos. Suddenly, an hour is gone. She remembers she has an assignment due tomorrow, so she tries to start it, but her phone keeps buzzing with messages. She reads them, replies to some friends, and gets distracted again. She gets hungry, makes some lunch, and ends up watching a show while eating. Now it's already afternoon, and she has to get ready for work. She leaves the house in a hurry and forgets her notebook. At work, Anna is tired and not very focused. When she comes back home in the evening, she feels frustrated because she didn't study much and didn't finish her assignment. She wants to relax, but also feels guilty. The day ends with stress, and she promises herself she will do better tomorrow. Now let's look at the second version of Anna's day, this time with good time management. Anna wakes up on time because she slept early the night before. She starts her day with a short morning routine and a healthy breakfast. She checks her daily plan, which she wrote the night before. She knows exactly what she needs to do today: finish part of her assignment, go to work, and spend 30 minutes reviewing her class notes. Before starting her assignment, Anna puts her phone on silent and places it in another room. She works for 25 minutes, then takes a short break. She repeats this 2 more times and makes good progress. She feels proud of her work. She eats lunch without watching anything, so she can relax and enjoy her food. Before leaving for work, Anna reviews her to-do list and makes sure she has everything she needs. At work, she is more focused because she already completed the important part of her day. After work, she returns home, spends some quiet time reading, and even talks to a friend before going to bed. She feels calm and satisfied with her day. When we compare both versions of Anna's day, we can see a big difference. In the first version, without time management, Anna felt tired, lost a lot of time, and ended the day with stress. In the second version, she used a simple plan, focused on her tasks, and ended the day feeling happy and in control. This shows us that managing time doesn't mean doing more. It means doing what matters at the right time, with less stress. So, as you can see, time management is not about being perfect. It's about small actions, better choices, and being kind to yourself. Even just planning your day and avoiding distractions can help you feel better and achieve more. In the next part of the episode, we'll talk about how to build a daily time management routine so you can apply these ideas in your own life. Stay with me here on Code Your English, and let's keep improving together. Building a daily time management routine is one of the best ways to take control of your day and make the most of your time. It starts with planning ahead. At the end of each day or early in the morning, take a few minutes to write down what you need to do. This can be in a notebook, planner, or even on your phone. When you see your tasks written down, it becomes easier to organize your time and stay focused. Start your day with the most important tasks. These are the things that need more energy or attention. When you complete them first, you feel more confident and relaxed for the rest of the day. Try not to leave big or hard tasks for the evening when you may be tired. It's also important to set time limits for each task. For example, you can say, "I will study for 1 hour," or "I will clean the house for 30 minutes." This helps your mind stay focused and stops you from spending too much time on one thing. Don't forget to add breaks and rest to your routine. Working non-stop can make you tired and less productive. A short walk, a snack, or just closing your eyes for a few minutes can give your brain the energy to continue. Finally, review your day at night. Think about what went well and what you can do better tomorrow. A daily routine is not about being perfect, but about improving little by little. When you follow a routine, your days become easier, more organized, and more meaningful. Helpful tools you can use. Now that we've talked about what time management is, why it's important, and how it can help you feel better and do more, let's look at something very useful. Tools that can help you manage your time more easily. You don't need anything expensive or complicated. In fact, many of the best time management tools are simple, easy to use, and even free. These tools help you stay organized, remember important tasks, and make better use of your time every day. One of the most helpful tools today is your phone. Most people carry a smartphone, and it can be more than just a way to talk to friends or scroll through social media. You can use simple time management apps that are made to help you plan your day. For example, apps like Google Calendar, Todoist, or Microsoft To Do can help you create tasks, set reminders, and plan your week. You can add appointments, classes, or study times to your calendar so you don't forget them. Some apps even let you check things off your list when they're done, which feels very satisfying and motivating. These apps are especially helpful if you like using technology and want something you can carry with you all the time. But if you prefer writing things down, a good old notebook or planner can work just as well. Many people like to keep a small notebook where they write their to-do lists, goals, and plans. You can write a list in the morning or the night before and check each item during the day. It helps keep your mind clear because you don't have to remember everything. When things are written down, you are more likely to take action and finish them. You can also keep track of your weekly goals and check your progress. It's simple but powerful. Another small tool that can really help is a timer or alarm clock. Sometimes we waste time because we lose track of it. We think we've been working for a long time, but in reality, we've only worked for 10 minutes. A timer helps you focus. For example, you can set a timer for 25 minutes to work on one task. This is called the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 rounds, take a longer break. This method helps you stay focused and avoid getting too tired. It also makes big tasks feel easier because you break them into small parts. You can also use a simple alarm clock to set reminders for things like waking up, starting homework, or taking a break. These small alarms can help you stay on schedule, especially if you are trying to build a routine or new habit. Finally, there is one more very easy tool that many people find useful: sticky notes. These are small, colorful pieces of paper that you can write on and stick anywhere. On your desk, your wall, your mirror, or your computer. You can write short reminders like "Start homework at 5 p.m." or "Don't forget to drink water." Because they are small and visible, they catch your attention. Sticky notes are great for visual learners and for people who like to see their tasks in front of them. All of these tools can help you stay organized and manage your time better. You don't need to use all of them at once. Just choose 1 or 2 that work best for your style and try them out. The goal is not to become perfect, but to feel more in control of your day. Using the right tools makes time management easier and helps you build better habits. We've come a long way in this episode, and now it's time to wrap things up. Let's take a quick look back at everything we talked about today. Time management is the way we plan and use our time. When we manage our time well, we feel less stress, we finish more tasks, and we feel more in control of our lives. Good time management doesn't mean doing more things. It means doing the right things at the right time. We started by understanding what time management is. It simply means using your time in a smart and organized way. We also looked at why many people find it hard to manage their time. Reasons like procrastination, distractions from phones and social media, not having a clear plan, and trying to do too many things at once. These are common struggles, but with a little change, they can be improved. Then, we talked about the benefits of managing time well. You can feel calmer, have more free time, do better in school or work, and build more confidence. Time management helps you enjoy life more and worry less. After that, we shared some simple and effective tips. These included setting clear goals, making a daily or weekly plan, using a to-do list, doing the most important tasks first, taking breaks, avoiding multitasking, and reducing distractions. These small habits can make a big difference. We also shared a real-life example, comparing a day with and without time management. That showed us how planning can help us feel more relaxed and finish our work on time. We looked at helpful tools like phone apps, notebooks, timers, alarms, and sticky notes, all simple tools you can start using today to stay organized. So, what can you do now? You don't need to change everything at once. Just start with one small step. Maybe you can write down your tasks for tomorrow. Or maybe you can set an alarm to help you wake up on time. Choose one tip from today's episode and try it out. Even a small change can lead to big results over time. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Code Your English. I hope you not only learned something useful about managing your time, but also practiced your English listening and speaking skills. Remember, time is one of the most valuable things we have. Let's use it wisely. If you enjoyed this episode, please listen again, share it with a friend, or leave a comment. Every time you listen, you learn more English and grow your life skills. I'll be back soon with more episodes to help you learn English and improve your daily life. Until then, stay focused, stay positive, and keep learning. See you next time. Before we finish, here's a motivational quote for you. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. Michael Altschuler. So remember, you have the power to decide how to use your time. Make it count. Thank you again for being with me today. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day.